Good evening, everyone, and welcome to night number 5, the final night of our SWE Battle of Los Angeles, our BOLA tournament. Tonight we crown our first SWE champion in a 15-minute Iron Man match. But first of all, we're starting things off with the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, going one-on-one against Jeff Cobbski. Should be a good one. Of course, these two were a tag team on the independent scene before Matt Riddle moved to WWE as the Chosen Bros. It'd be interesting to see the two of them going up against each other now. I do have a beer, by the way. If I go quiet, it's probably because I'm having a sip. Just like that. So there's not a lot of time to leave now, because I believe we're having this tonight, and tomorrow we're straight into our Royal Rumble. So it's going to be a pretty interesting. It might not be tomorrow. I might do Sunday and Monday rather than Saturday and Sunday, because it depends on time I have of the weekend to get everything recorded and edited and that sort of stuff. But it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to the Rumble. And what we got tonight then? I think there's 3 matches tonight, is there? Or is there 4 matches tonight? Let me have a quick look. It's 4 matches tonight. Okay. We got Jeff Cobb versus Matt Riddle to start things off. Then we will have Owens and Zayn versus the Bucks. Then we have Super Dragon going up against Joey Ryan. Before, of course, our main event of the evening, Okada versus Bret Hart to become our first SWE champion. 15-minute Iron Man match, that one. We didn't want it to be a quick and simple victory for someone. We wanted someone to prove they deserve the victory. Cobb looking for the strike in the back, but Riddle reverses now into a big German suplex. Brings Cobb back up to his feet. Big chop across the chest by Riddle. And another big one in the corner as well, but Cobb fights back with the knee in the gut and now sends Riddle into that far corner. Cobb, nice, massive running uppercut. And now Cobb pulling back at the leg and pulling back at the chin as well. Very good submission here. Wonder how long it'll be before Matt Riddle starts wearing boots. Is he wearing boots now, do you think? It's been a long time since I watched WWE, so I don't even know if he's wearing boots yet or not, but obviously that's how Rusev started his career with no boots until he got a couple of big foot injuries as Cobb with that big German. There's the pin. Will it be enough? Refs down. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. 2. Jeff Cobb stalking once again. Is he considering taking Matt Riddle for a tour of the islands? He does, and he slams him down hard, and surely that should be enough for the 1, 2, and the 3. There we go. Jeff Cobb victorious over Matt Riddle here on the opening match of Night 5. It's a pretty insane victory there. Very well done. Very, very well done. Well done, Jeff Cobb. We need Jeff Cobb to get some ranking points. I don't know where he is actually in the grand scheme of the rankings. Let me have a quick look. Have a quick look where Jeff Cobb currently sits. He currently sits on 0. So this puts him up to +1, which is where he'll want to be. He'll want to be in that championship picture in SWE, and there's no reason why he can't be. Second match of the evening, a little bit of tag team action. Sami, Zayn, and Kevin Owens going up against the Young Bucks. Should be fun as well. So that's more beer. Nick Jackson now, nice arm breaker on Kevin Owens. Looking for the boot in the gut, but Kevin Owens fights back and gets a rake in the eye, and the Bucks having a strong start here. Nick really struggling to take Kevin Owens off his feet, though. He's a big lad, old Kevin. He's definitely going to have the strength advantage in this one. Oh, a nice takedown there by Sami, crushing the back of the head of Matt Jackson into the mat. Sami Zayn now dropping Matt Jackson neck first across that top rope. And Kevin Owens, again, trying to use that strength advantage, but Nick just has that agility advantage that seems to get him back in control. As Sami dropping Matt Jackson, spine first across the apron, the hardest part of the ring. As I've said in the past, we have got a steel framework around the outside of the ring, and then it's wood across the middle. The wood has a little bit of spring to it, but the steel framework is incredibly solid. And it's very, very painful to be dropped spine first onto it as well. Nick Jackson with the strikes, and Kevin Owens just headbutts him. Of course, there's no disqualification. Oh, there is disqualification. No countouts in this sort of match, but the pinfall can only take place in the ring. So at the moment, Sami Zayn trying to keep Matt Jackson on the outside and allow Kevin Owens to try and finish off Nick Jackson on the middle. Both guys on the outside going for drop kicks, both missing each other. Kevin Owens slams him face first into the mat, into the apron. Owens now sends Nick Jackson into the corner once again, follows up with a big boot. Kevin Owens now stalking the fallen Nick Jackson. Was he have planned here? Springs him off the ropes. Pop up, powerbomb. There we go. Will there be enough for Kevin Owens? There's the pin. Matt Jackson able to break free there from Sami Zayn. Get inside the ring and break that pin up. As now Kevin Owens goes after Matt Jackson, allowing Sami Zayn to go after Nick. But Nick fighting back with the elbow in the face of Sami. Gotta love the Bucks, don't you, really? Big boot in the spine there by Sami Zayn. And a big boot in the arm as well. Really do some damage to that arm. Kevin Owens now has Matt Jackson. He had him in the corner. Oh, big super kick by Nick right in the face of Sami Zayn. Matt Jackson now, boom, went at that super kick in the face, but missed. And now Sami sending Nick Jackson to the outside. Matt Jackson and Kevin Owens stay on the inside. As Sami Zayn now pops through the middle on the bottom ropes into that tornado DDT. Big, big maneuver there. Submission attempt to be broken up there by Sami Zayn. I think he did just do enough there to break it up. Kevin Owens now runs straight towards Matt Jackson, who just got his knee up and caught Owens. As there's the sharpshooter locked in there by Nick Jackson on Sami Zayn. Matt Jackson trying his hardest to keep Owens out, and he did, but it wasn't enough. Sami Zayn was able to break free from that submission. Big uppercut there by Sami Zayn. Big boot in the gut and a DDT by Nick Jackson into the pin. Only a one count. Nice takedown there by Sami Zayn on Nick Jackson. This match could really go either way at the moment, to be honest. Nobody's really taken full control of it. Both teams could pick up this point. Matt Matt Jackson now is Sami Zayn up on the shoulders, rolls him through. Kevin Owens taking Nick up, drops him Michinoku driver style in with a pin now. Sami Zayn has Matt Jackson contained, but it's not enough to keep him down. Pin here by Sami Zayn, and now the single leg Boston Crab by Nick Jackson. Only, well, he released it straight away so he could break across. Owens now catching Nick Jackson, drops him, head first onto the knee. That looked incredibly painful, but still not enough for the victory as Matt Jackson breaks it up. Matt Jackson really busted open here. And Kevin Owens, instead of looking to continue the assault, he goes up to try and get the crowd going. Not the best idea now as he gets caught by a back rake. Nick Jackson with a strike, Sami Zayn dropping Matt Snake Eyes, and just look at the blood running from Matt Jackson's head. That is really, really bad at the moment. I've just hear me open the beer in the background. I do apologise. It's Beer and BOLA Friday. I mean, what more could you want? Sami now spinning Matt Jackson around. Big elbow in the back and a running drop kick as well to the spine of Matt Jackson. And you must believe that that Matt Jackson's going to be the one that both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is going to aim for here because of the damage already done. How much he's busted open. But Nick Jackson with a big strike in the face. Kevin Owens now springs Matt Jackson off into that pop-up powerbomb on Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson with a pin on Sami Zayn, not quite enough. Kevin Owens with a boot in the gut of Matt Jackson now. Sami Zayn and Nick on the outside, and this allows Kevin Owens the opportunity to try and take down Matt Jackson, who, like I said, is in a very difficult position here. Matt was saved there by his brother Nick, who was able to come in and break that up after 2. Referee accidentally gets flattened. Wow, what a big... I don't even know what that was by Kevin Owens there, but he absolutely destroyed someone. Kevin Owens now dropping Nick Jackson head first on the back of his knee again. And that is a very, very dangerous maneuver. As Matt Jackson now going after Sami. Sami avoiding the super kick. Now Kevin Owens stalking Nick Jackson. Springs him off the ropes into a pop-up powerbomb. Matt Jackson's down. This could be the chance for Owens and Zayn, but no, Matt Jackson's up to break it up. Wow. It's a hell of a match, this one. 2 fantastic tag teams. Not sure how much we see Owens and Zayn as a tag team moving forward in the future, but at the moment, by this performance, you wouldn't put it past them having a go. And why would you say no? Nick Jackson now with Sami Zayn in the middle of the ring. There's a boot in the guts, followed up by another one and a DDT. There's the pin. Kevin Owens is on his feet, though, into the ring. Breaks it up. I think Sami was going to break free from that anyway. Nick Jackson now German suplex on Kevin Owens. Owens now spinning Matt Jackson round, has him up on the shoulders as Nick Jackson puts in the sharpshooter here. Hanny, no, Sami Zayn cannot survive for long enough for Owens to break it, and the Bucks get the win. The Young Bucks pick up the win. Nick Jackson completely deforms one of the ropes. That was a hell of a long match that was for these two tag teams, but eventually it was the Bucks that was able to come out victorious in this one. There were so many back and forths. And eventually it was the sharpshooter on Sami Zayn that was able to pick up the victory. I'd love to see these two in the ring again, though, sometime. I mean, I'm sure at some point we will have a battle of... a Dusty Classic to crown our first tag team champions. And who knows, there's an opportunity that both these teams could meet again in that competition. But I've enjoyed this. It's a great match, and the Bucks come out victorious, which is good for their rankings as well. Do they have tag team rankings at the moment? The Young Bucks. The Young Bucks. Owens and Zayn. I think that was the Young Bucks have had a match. They're on -1 before this, so they're on 0 now. Anyway, next match of the evening, as you can see right there, is Super Dragon going up against Joey Ryan. Again, both these guys, big names in the history of PWG. I believe that Joey Ryan at one point actually owned part of the company as well. He was an investor in the company, and he competed there quite a lot. I remember watching Joey Ryan in a really early version of Joey Ryan where he had no gimmick, and it was a bit of a weird one. He just didn't seem to have much charisma at all. I mean, this iteration of him is much more interesting. Granted, it didn't go down too well when he ended up getting dragged into all the Me Too stuff, but I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's going on with that. He still debates that he's innocent, but I don't know. I can't make the decision for you guys. Joey Ryan now, nice cutter over the top on Super Dragon. Of course, Super Dragon was in action. Was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. And he was on the losing side of Excalibur, so Super Dragon will not want to leave this PWG special on -2. I mean, he'd want to leave it on +2, wouldn't he, really? But he's not got that opportunity now. So he really does need this win if he can. He'd be absolutely desperate for that. Super Dragon now sending Joey Ryan into the corner. Nice running drop kick into the spine. And Super Dragon trying to showcase himself, trying to get the crowd going, and it seemed to have a good effect there. That little blonde kid in the front row is well excited at the moment. Joey Ryan here in with that tornado DDT, smashing the head of Super Dragon into the mat. Will it be enough for the 1, 2? No, only a 1 count. Joey Ryan catching Super Dragon, big boot in the head. And now boom into the neck breaker. Nice takedown there by Joey Ryan, who now backs away to the corner. Looks like he's taking that top turnbuckle pad off. Interesting. Dirty tactics by Joey Ryan. Who would have seen that coming, eh? Good old Joey Ryan. The smartest man in the room there, isn't he? Takes the turnbuckle pad off, then takes his opponent to a completely different part of the ring. Well done. Well done, Joey. Well freaking done, Joey. Referee now putting that turnbuckle pad back on. Whatever Joey was planning did not work out to how he intended. Super Dragon now sending Joey Ryan back into the ring. Attempted elbow. Missed. Joey Ryan brings Super Dragon back up to his feet. Joey Ryan trying to win this one by count out by the looks of it. It's not going to happen though. Super Dragon spins Ryan around now and drops him. Nice Dragon suplex. A Super Dragon suplex, if you will. Only for a 1 count though. Super Dragon now up on top. Wow. That was not a move I expected a man of that size to pull out of the bag, but he has done. There's the pin. Oh, it's only for a 2 count. Absolute madness. Super Dragon once again stalking Joey Ryan. Now up on the shoulders and down flat face first into the mat. Will that be enough for Super Dragon to pick up the victory here over Joey Ryan? It's 1, it's 2, and it's no. It's only a 2 count. Oh my god. I was convinced that was going to be the enough there, you know. Super Dragon up on top. Nice jumping drop kick. That's the word I'm looking for. Super Dragon now dives and does catch Joey Ryan in the face. Joey Ryan fighting back now with the elbows in the face of Super Dragon. Big one in the side of the head as well. Joey Ryan front chancery releases Super Dragon. This battle now was on the outside. I was about to say it is on the outside. They had to ruin it, didn't they? Just as I was talking about it. Super Dragon springboard drop kick. There's the pin by Super Dragon. Will this be enough? No, it's still only a 2, but at the moment, you don't really see it going any way but Super Dragon getting this win at the moment, do you really? It just seems so one-sided. Super Dragon are taking Joey Ryan up into the powerbomb. Boot in the face of Joey Ryan as well. Super Dragon sending right into the corner. Nice running forearm. And Super Dragon now choking. Joey Ryan rolls back up to his feet. And Joey Ryan's been busted open now as well. And just like the match previously, this one's now on a ticker. But it might not be in a ticker for very long as Super Dragon absolutely flattens Joey Ryan into the pin once again and in for the win. Super Dragon. Wow. That's a big victory. After his loss yesterday to Excalibur, Super Dragon will be very, very happy with getting the victory here tonight. And there we go. It's time now for our main event of the evening. And here we go then, Bret the Hitman Hart against Okada for the SWE World Heavyweight Championship. 15-minute Iron Man match. 1 point for every win and 1 point minus for every loss. Does that make sense? For every pinfall you get, you're going to get +1. For every pinfall you suffer, you're going to get -1. So if it finishes 3-1... then somebody will get +3, -1, and the other person will get -3, +1. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense now whatsoever? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm supposed to be honest. I'm just a mess of a human being. But there we go. Okada with the elbow in the face of Bret, running elbow. Okada now brings Bret Hart back up to a standing base. Big strikes in the face of Bret Hart. And Okada in control of Hart here. So this should be very interesting. Both these guys did so well in this tournament, of course, both to get to the final. That's how it works. It's amazing to think that the only two people in the Fatal 4-Ways that got all 3 eliminations have actually made it through to the final as well. That's pretty cool. Of course, we saw Bret defeat the New Generation guys, Shawn Michaels, as well as Mr. Perfect and Owen Hart. Okada had the New Japan style match where he defeated Omega, Tanahashi, and Ibushi. And who else have they defeated? Let me have a quick look. Shoes. In the quarterfinals, Okada defeated Ricky Steamboat, whereas Bret Hart took out Chris Jericho. Then in the semi-finals, we saw Okada take out Bray Wyatt, where Bret Hart defeated AJ Styles. So it's been a good run for both these guys. I believe both of them are more or less... Are they top of the rankings now? Yes, they're both joint top of the rankings on 6 points each. So the winner of this match will be top of the rankings on their own, I suppose. And depending on how much the loser loses by, they could really drop down. Bret now wrenching back at the arm of Okada. So we've got 3 minutes in, no pinfalls yet. Unless I've missed one, which I have done in the past. Okada now with a boot in the back of the leg of Bret. Spins him and in face first to the turnbuckle and clothesline to follow it up. Of course, the winner of this will be defending this championship on Sunday. Of course, the winner of the Royal Rumble on night 1 of our Royal Rumble special show will then have the opportunity to face the winner of this one for the championship. So that really could throw up a really interesting match, no matter who wins. Bret Hart now stamping on the face of Okada. There's the pin by Bret. Will it be enough? No, it's only a 1 count. Nice takedown there by Okada. Now backing away into the corner. You've not got to rush too much in this one, have you, really? Oh, what a strike that was by Okada, dropping him to the outside. Both guys back in the ring now. Bret, who used that sharpshooter to great effect the whole way through this competition. I believe, like, more or less, I think only AJ was the only person to break out of a single sharpshooter so far in this tournament. Whereas Okada, of course, utilizing that incredible Rainmaker over and over again to get his victories. Bret now taking Okada up onto the top rope. And what is the plan here for Bret? It's a super duper flooper hip toss. So I had to find other words that rhyme with super there while I remembered what a hip toss was. It took me a second. I don't know if you noticed that. Bret now wrenching back at the arm of Okada. Bret now brings Okada back up to a standing base. And now with a running bulldog. And Bret now picks Okada up and slams him back of the head first into the mat. And still no pinfalls yet. This is another attempt here by Bret. It's only a 2 count. Big elbow in the head by Bret. Now bringing Okada back up again and again, lifting him and slamming him into the mat. Trying everything he can to do the damage. Okada once again taking Bret down. Bret now in with a Saito suplex on Okada. And you see Okada does have a height advantage here. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but Okada is a good few inches taller. Nice running bulldog. As Bret now up and drops the knee in the face. And now Bret does lock in that sharpshooter. And Okada able to roll it back through. Nice takedown there by Bret. Who now wrenches back at the arm. Okada fighting, taken down. So still 0-0 at the moment. Okada maybe looking to try and go for that Rainmaker. Bret was able to break free, boot in the gut of Okada. So 6 minutes and 55 remain of this one. We're over halfway through now, and it's still 0-0 in this match. I mean, both these guys are so desperate for this victory, it literally could go 0-0 the whole time, or could literally squeeze past on a 1-0 as well. Nice running bulldog there by Bret from the corner. Nice knees right in the face. And Bret is in firm control. This does go for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Okada now, nice German suplex, taking him down. Rolls it through for a second German. And the trifecta of German suplexes there by Okada. Stalking Bret. Nice running forearm. Flips back up to his feet. Ducks underneath into that Manhattan drop. Now into the scoop slam. Still 0-0, and we're almost 2/3 through this match. But there's that big discus lariat. Surely that's going to be enough for 1-0 now. 1, 2... What's Bret? Bret, man. Okay. Well, Bret kicked out. Nice running crossbody. Bret now stalking. Okada looks to lock him in once again. He does into that sharpshooter. Will Okada, that's the interesting thing here. Okada does tap. I was going to say, will Okada tap here? Because the longer he stays in that, the more damage he takes. He's either going to lose a pinfall, or he's going to lose a lot of time and a lot of damage, and going to make himself an easier target for later on in the match. But it is 1-0 now then to Bret Hart. Thanks to the submission, as now Okada brings Bret back up and flattens him with a big clothesline. Now stalking Bret. Okada now stalks. Looking for that Rainmaker, but Bret's obviously done his work here on Okada, who catches Bret with a German. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip into a second German, and once again keeps the grip and rolls that hip into the tertiary German. Look at me busting the word tertiary out in a video. Who would have thought that would have happened, eh? Okada now the boot in the spine of Bret Hart. Looking to boot Bret in the back, but Bret is back up on his feet. Into that Russian leg sweep. Bret's just got to survive. If Bret can survive for 3 minutes and 30, Bret is our first SWE champion. So all he's got to do is survive for 3 minutes and 30. Boot in the spine once again by Bret on Okada. And Bret is stalking once again. Oh, Okada catches him with the elbow in the face. And now in for that German. Up on his feet and rolled into the Rainmaker. This could be Okada's chance to equalize. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay, maybe not 3. How has Bret survived that again? Like I said, Bret has just got... Bret can survive 2 minutes and 51. Running cross body by Bret Hart. Okada now with a pin for the 1, 2. I need a 2 count. Bret now a big strike on the side of the face. Now into that DDT. Bret again with a pin. 2 minutes remain on this match. If Bret can hold on, he will become the SWE champion. Okada with a clothesline. Okada now sending Bret into the corner. And now Okada dropping his body weight across the inside of the knee. But Bret fighting back, boot in the spine of Okada. 1 minute and 13 left for Bret to survive. If Bret does survive, Bret becomes the SWE champion. Bret has literally got a minute to just not get pinned. The longer this goes, the less likely it is for Okada. If this is a draw, we will continue on sudden death. Okada with a pin, only a 2 count. Okada now brings Bret back up to a standing base. Bret fighting back with that jawbreaker. Okada now, Bret's got to survive 30 seconds. If Bret can survive 30 seconds, see him trying to slow Okada down with that front chancery. Okada needs to do something big. He went for the... Oh, he hit it! He's hit the Rainmaker. Okada's hit the Rainmaker with 13 seconds remaining, and that's going to equalize it. Oh my God. Bret's done it. Bret has done it. Bret has done it. Oh my word. Bret wins the match 1-0. How did Bret survive? Bret got Rainmakered with only a few seconds remained and managed to kick out. Wow. Well, there we go. That is the end of our Battle of Los Angeles tournament. We crowned our first champion. I'll see you tomorrow for the Rumble.